If you've recently lost a loved one or you're trying to plan ahead, you may be wondering how probate works in Georgia. The process can feel intimidating, but once you understand the steps, it becomes much more manageable. Probate is the legal process of settling a person's affairs after they pass away. That typically includes validating a will if there is one, identifying assets, paying debts, and ultimately distributing what's left to the right people. In Georgia, probate usually starts by filing a petition with the probate court in the county where the person lived. If there's a will, the person named as executor files to be officially appointed. If there's no will, the court appoints an administrator, usually a close family member. Once the court approves the appointment, the executor or administrator has the legal authority to act on behalf of the estate. One of the first responsibilities is identifying and gathering the person's assets. This can include bank accounts, real estate, investment accounts, and personal property. Next, creditors must be notified. Georgia law requires that known creditors be notified directly, and in many cases, a notice is also published in a local newspaper. This gives creditors an opportunity to make claims against the estate. After that, debts and expenses are paid. This may include things like final medical bills, credit cards, funeral expenses, and administrative costs. Only after valid debts are satisfied can the remaining assets be distributed. If there is a will, the assets are distributed according to its terms. If there's no will, Georgia's intestacy laws determine who receives what, typically starting with a surviving spouse and children. One important thing to understand is that probate can take time. In many cases, it lasts several months and sometimes longer, depending on the complexity of the estate, whether there are disputes, or how quickly assets can be gathered and valued. Also, not all assets go through probate. For example, assets held in a trust, jointly owned property, or accounts with designated beneficiaries may pass outside of probate entirely. For many families, the goal of estate planning is to simplify or even avoid probate when appropriate. But even when probate is required, understanding the process can make it much less overwhelming. If you're planning ahead or dealing with an estate now, taking a little time to understand these steps can make a big difference. If you want a simple way to get started, you can find step-by-step guidance and a free estate planning starter workbook using the link in the description or on this page.